What is going on? Oh, sorry, right in the middle of a yawn. What's up, Shalani? Help me out. Can you hear me all right? Or does it sound like I am in a tunnel? Okay, good. Actually, I took all those cards, Shalani. Let me check. Let me check. So I was responsible for shipping those out. Let me see. Check my stacks. And if I haven't, sir, I apologize. I will get that out post-haste. Going to sell the cards for the neighbor. Pulling cards like this out. Let's see, what have we already put? Yeah, no problem, man. Hey, Disco. This is the neighbor's collection. Starting into it. I'm going to sell it. Just showing you guys what we're getting into. I got to sleeve it up, take it out of the binders, put it in some different plastic. Old original stadium clubs where they're meant to be. Gold foil. But also this bright slob. What about that? What about that? The old VJ Lavero series from Upper Deck. Jeets. Pretty cool cards in here. About old Upper Deck. Looking like Stadium Club. Jordan talking to Harry Carey. Me too, man. This is about the second time I've been on in about a month. What about Shaq's rookie? Binders and binders. So, I'm going to get on for about 10 or 15 minutes tonight and literally show samples of everything because it's part of the next sale. I got to sleeve this stuff anyway, like I said, so we might as well look together as promised. Nice old Rock Crew 84. This old George Brett. Hope everything's been alright, Slob. Nice old Cal there, 82. Again, that's what we're into today, is getting them in some new plastic. So let's try to pretty them up a bit if we can. Stuff's practically glued. You almost wonder if it's been sealed with a primitive heat gun. And we're saving this one. I'm not going to damage him any further without some sharp implements if I can't get him out. Go Nolan Ryan. I think we can get old Nolan out. What's up, Ryan? How's the Cardinals fan, sir? You doing all right? Saw Deegan making the deal. Going to be in the trucks all year. I'm sure it's got you stoked. This Ripken, but one page was, literally the 87 Donruss, little white corner on him, but literally the good stuff from the junk wax, good old Canseco's and McGuire's, good old Canseco's, all the 87 Canseco's. Good stuff. Get this Jose out. We're being delicate. We're setting everything down. Bear in mind, this stuff is all coming out of binders, so it's all going to a better place. Let's see here. Let's see what's in this pile. More Jose, it would seem. 78. Molitor. And what we got here? Ripken and Boddicker. Checklist in 84. And likewise, again, these are all mixed in. I'm trying to separate them by player. Starting to shortly. So you can see that in the card shop this came from. It was $10 that many years ago, but there's Frank Robinson, 71. Heritage. Brett, 76, coming up, which was at one time $100 in the shop. Let's get in some different plastic anyway. Hesitate a top loader with that fuzzy corner, but we might get brave. Definitely want to get in some. Looks pretty good. Good collection. But again, like I said, good wax pack. Good wax pack material too. Got the good old 86 Fleer update Canseco's in volume. Was looking at, it's got basketball, it's got football. I say it's they. I've already taken the pages out. And I'm still, like I said, well short of my goal of getting everything out of the pages. Those are still going to be a project. Still a few days away from that, but finish work tomorrow. We'll be able to dig into them a little better. Like I said, I haven't even got into the good pages for the 82. Let's see. Like I said, Chipper. First round draft pick. More of these laying around. So we'll not have a shortage of cards. There's a tote with memorabilia, looks like. Some Michael Jordan figurines, maybe. Klesko rookies. Like I said, some not in good shape. And some are. There's Trammell, Molitor. Like I said, I'm not even sure what all is. We got something here. Okay. What about Willie Mays? Look at that. 73. So let's get that out of that right now. If we can get it. separate. Let's do that. That's ugly. I think that is heat sealed. I'll be doggone. No. This one's coming apart. God, it's bad. Trying to keep the corners out. Get this thing folded before we get to the corners. There we go. Like that chipper run. I have to go at it from this side. Corner's a little ruffled on it, but for 73 Mays, we're calling it a win. Man, this is nice. Very nice. Let's go, Willie. Good. Proper. There we go. Very cool. Let's see what else. We could have victims of 88 and 89 collections like Ricky Jordan. We can cast those aside. We know he didn't really pan out, but Cal Ripken, that's the 84. Let's get his plastic cleaned up. I know it's, you can see the dust flying off of that plastic. That's Sharp 84. I like that Fleer series. I got tried baseball, didn't he? 91 Upper Deck. There's a Jordan. I may have shown a few of these the other night that were in the same stack, but we'll definitely get through a couple more stacks if that's the case. Seiko. Maybe I'll show in that Mickey Lolich. There's 81 Garvey. Sharp. Some Fisk. Good old Julio. More Mickey Lolich. It is a bad cut for start. 76 Lolich. And some 79 Winfield. Good old Heritage. Yes, 71 looks like. Good old 68 Kaline. And classic Kaline. Oof. Be careful there. Peds, how are you, man? Let's go ahead and get the Kaline and some plastic while we're thinking about it and have it right at hand. Like I said, I haven't decided on top loaders versus compression and see what I'm going to do with these guys yet. I know they've taken a little bit of a toll being in the binders, but like I said, I can live with ruffled corners on some of these. But these are gorgeous. That's nice. Lots of Bo Jackson, lots of Don Mattingly, Nolan Ryan, Pete Rose. So I think the right thing to do is to have a sale this week a little bit later. Start moving these things. I've got some cards to move as well. So let's just start doing that. We'll show another stack or two before jump off and hit the bed. I do have to work one more day before we can get the adventure started. But let's get a few more samples of pages I can't even get to yet. Old 85 Don Russ, Billy Hatcher rookies. Like I said, having a time getting them out of the binder sleeves, slow and carefully, but that's what's waiting for me when I do everything from early to mid 80s right now in the pages that I'm into, but behind those are pages of Gwen and Pete and Wally, Vince Coleman, all the guys everybody was collecting in the mid 80s. Dave Parker, but cards and the sets are going back into the 70s. Plus I've got 3 boxes on top of the binders to go through. So I'm just going to have a 2 operation mission exploration while we're selling them, but I've looked through enough we can start moving some of them. So that's what we'll do here in the upcoming days. I'll find a good evening to settle in and we will sell the fire out of these cards. Yeah, there is Thurman Munson. Welcome, Bob Ellis. Hey, buddy. Thurman Munson. I'm seeing, let's see here. I mean, even through specialty sets, the old Quakers, Ken Herbeck. I'm seeing Quisenberry, Goose Gossage, old Jack Clark, Gary Carter, Saberhagen, Reggie Jackson, old Dale Murphy, Bob Horner, without disrespecting like multiple Don Suttons and old Tony Perez's and Dusty Baker players, old Carew, Kirk Gibson, Brett Burns, let's see here, Lloyd Mosby, Lou Whitaker, Necros and Leeches, and Petries. And I'm trying not to disrespect the old guys, Tom Seavers and Gaylord Perry's and Rick Honeycutt's and Jack Morris's and Don Gullett's and more Gaylord Perry's and Aurelio's and Carlton Fisk's and Willie Hernandez's and Fred Lynn's and Leo Durham's, Al Oliver's, Cecil Cooper's, and George Foster's and Petrie's and Parrish's and Trammell's, Bench's, Randolph's. And guys, if I'm being honest, just looking at the stack, I could fire off sheet after sheet and probably spend 6 to 8 hours just flipping sheets at you guys. Nettles. Ever heard of Tommy John? That's the guy. Bob Lemon. Bill Buckner. Old Yogi managing. Let's see. There's Yogi coaching. I'm looking as I come across here. I've seen him, Bob, in more than one book. Francona's and Dawson. Ooh, let's see. Got old Pedro Guerrero's and the Kirks. And remember the big jumbos? Even got pages with preserved. Donnie Baseball, 85, and the old jumbo toppers, preserved the right way. Ooh, even got Jose, the good old Rook. Wally, those are nice. Let's see. Trying to see if I was still even in the same binder, guys. Show off a few more before I ran off for the night. Like I said, wax after wax from the 80s in pages still. Like I'm just starting to get the McGuire's and Canseco's and a lot of strawberries, a lot of Dwight Goodens. Chachi, welcome. If I didn't say hello earlier, buddy, I'm on the phone broadcasting right now, so that chat's coming up terribly small. Let's see. Let's show off a couple more here. Excuse me. What else weird was there? Oh. Yeah, there's football and basketball. I'll do that last, but coming in, if anybody that likes basketball is starting about, looks to be 92. This is 94, but everything from Upper Deck looks to be some Fleer. This is the collector's choice sheets, but be ready just to make requests. Bob, I'll note Thurman Munson and start setting those aside. I'm trying to do them by player, but I did see Thurman, so I'll keep those aside for you. Pulling them out fast and safe as I can. Like I said, Ken Griffey Jr.'s plenty of kids, plenty of Nolans, so I'll get them moved into new plastic and at least have a batch ready enough for a couple hours worth of card slinging in a couple days. Ryan says going on April 1st through 3rd, 2021, Reds versus Cardinals. Well, very good, buddy. Very good. I'm glad everybody will be ready to get back to baseball next season. I will be. May hit a game or two. May not be bad. Old Eli Manning rookies, just in top loaders random. The original Turkey Reds. This is Barry Sanders. Good stuff like that. Limited edition Jordans. Get ahead of myself, but rest assured, guys, plenty to see. Like I said, more Lou Brock there. I'm moving and sorting these binder sheets as safely as I can. Good old Reds fans like me, good old Soto, more Seaver, and like I said, Necro, Stanley. Plenty of pages. It takes me a minute because I end up getting starstruck and spending more time looking at the cards, and I should be just peeling them out of there. But that was part of my pleasure in taking on the task of selling them. So I'm looking forward to it. What else was up here? Yeah, Upper Deck, rookie. Old Chipper, Dave Justice Leaf, rookie. Nice Mo Vaughn there. Good old school Ken Griffey. On 5K started checking them for errors, but they're littered. Nolan Ryan's got to be nearby if we've got Ventura on deck. Good old Smokes. Like I said, I'm having a blast going through these because there's no rhyme or reason to them. They're just page after page, could be anything, kind of random. So we're taking them out as they come. But like I said, I'm definitely taking a minute or two to look at them while we're doing it. But that's it. I do have to work, so I need to jump off, get some sleep. But after tomorrow, it starts a few days off, so I will continue sorting. And I would say by tomorrow evening's broadcast, we will have a good time established, a good night to start moving the cards. So if you see anybody, let them know. Sale is just around the corner. And hopefully, like I said, tomorrow night's broadcast, we'll get something lined up. It'll be a combination. some of my cards, and then we'll start into the binder. Hope to see you guys. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.